Yo, I had to kill that live. I got pulled over by a cop, man. I got pulled over by a state trooper. Yeah, I got pulled over by a state trooper. So he let me go. He took my license. He checked my license. He said, yo, is this your car? I said, yeah. He said, I'm going to get you on your way. Took my license. Went and ran my license. Came back, gave me my license. Said, man, have a good day. Put your seatbelt on. I didn't have my seatbelt on. I ain't have my seatbelt on. Yeah. I got pulled over by a cop, man. Thanks for hitting that like button for me. I got pulled over. That's why I had to kill that live. I started to leave it running. But I didn't want to. Man, I'm glad I didn't, man. He let me slide. Let me get over here. Let me get over. Yo, I had to kill the other live, man. I got pulled over by a cop, man. So, good morning to everybody, man. I'm on my way to Dick's Sporting Goods to get Sean some socks. He got his first baseball tournament. Tomorrow night, they playing out in Staten Island. Hey, Clark. Hey. Yo, 5-0 pulled me over. 5-0 said freeze. And I got them. Can I tell them that I really never had a gun? It's the wax that the Terminator X spun. Now they got me in the cell because my records they sell. Because a brother like me said, well, Farrakhan's a prophet and I think you want to listen to. What do you say to do? What you ought to do? Yo, John Pete, what up, man? Hey, no. So I asked him, right? I said, yo, you follow YouTube? He says, nah, I don't do no social media. Because I was going to send him to my channel, man. You know me, I'm forever marketing. So he pulled me over. Because I had my phone up like this. What's up, Max P? I had my phone up like this. Hey, yo, Max P, go buy my song, man. Go buy one of my songs. I had my phone up like this. So I thought he busted me for having my phone up while I was driving. So I put the joint down. He probably did see it. He didn't mention it, though. He pulled me over. He came to the car. He said, license, insurance, registration. So I said, okay. And so I went in, I got my license, I gave it to him. He said, is this your car? I said, yeah. He said, excuse me. He said, you didn't have your seatbelt on. I said, oh, okay. And he said, he was Arab dude. I saw his name. I said, you Arabic? He said, yeah. He said, where you going? I said, I'm on my way up to Dick's to get my son some socks for his baseball game. See what I'm saying? I said, I'm on my way up to Dick's to get my son some socks for his baseball game. He said, I never understood that game. He said, I never understood that game. I said, yeah, y'all don't play that. He said, you play? I said, I don't play now. I'm 54 years old, but I said, my son play. I used to play. And he said, okay. So he took my license. And he said, man, I'm going to get you on your way. So he took my license, ran back to the car. He ran my shit. You know my shit clean. You know I'm clean. I don't live no life of crime no more, man. I don't do nothing wrong. I don't live no life of crime. No. Not going back to jail. Not going back to prison for nobody. Look at my kombucha. Got my kombucha. So he went and ran my license. He came back. He gave it to me. He said, man, have a good day. I said, yo, you follow YouTube or Instagram? He was like, nah, I don't do no social media. I said, okay. I said, you don't watch YouTube? He said, nah. Cause I was going to put him on my YouTube. Dr. Detail, what up? I don't do no crime. I don't do no crime. No, sir. No. If you doing something, if you a criminal and you doing crime stuff, breaking the law of the United States, go over there. Stay away from me. Stay away from me, man. Nah, I don't even want to be around you. Eliminate self-doubt, man. You got to get self-doubt out of your life. You got to get it out of your mind. You understand? I went to Trader Joe's. Look at that. I got the dope eggs. Look at my eggs. I always buy 2 dozen eggs. If you do crime, you have to be prepared to do the time. Organic joint. Organic. I got my eggs. I got the pineapple joint. Don't break your eggs, man. Got some more almonds. Got my almonds. Then I bought some chocolate milk. Oh, y'all found. My bad. Oh. What happened, man? What's going on here? Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. Then I got the chocolate milk. Then I bought a case of water, too. You know, self-doubt. Check out how deep that is, man. Check that out. Listen to that. Just listen to the word. You don't need to go into the dictionary to look that up and to find out what that means. Self is very self-explanatory. You're talking about yourself. Unless you don't know what doubt is. Let me put some lotion on my hands, man. Look at my hand. I got pretty hands, man. So I got to put lotion on my hands because I'm a nigga, man. So if niggas don't put lotion on their hands, our hands get ashy. Nigga hands get ashy. You can't be having no ashy hands trying to talk to no honey, man. Got to be clean. Look at that. Put that lotion all on your face. Put the sunshine on your face. So unless you look up doubt. Hey, yo, Anthony Missy, what's up, man? Fort Lauderdale. Yo, Ant, go buy my new songs, man. Go buy my new songs on my website where you get my shirts at. I'm going to put the link up there, man. I put some new music up, man. Unless you need... Let me put it up there. Hold on. Clipboard.
This place. Hey, you must be Milo.
Right there. There you go, right there. Right there, Ant. So unless you need to go look up doubt, I got 3 songs up there. They're $2.50. You can handle that. You can handle that. She going in the store. The store don't open up to 9 o'clock. How she thinks she going in, but she ain't going in. Yeah, she turning around. Store open at 9 o'clock, baby. So unless you need to look up doubt, but self-doubt, yo, look at how deep that word is, man. Self-doubt. How powerful is that? Yo, check me out. For ones who struggle with self-doubt, what's some things they could do to repair the self-inflicted sore? Listen, man, self-doubt, look at that. Understand the gravity of that word, that you doubt yourself. You doubt your ability. You doubt you. You ain't got to worry about what all the other 8 billion people that don't like you anyway, that are competing against you, the other 8 billion people that are competing against you, they don't got to worry about you winning because you doubt yourself. You got self-doubt. Oh, man, you in trouble, man. You in trouble. But you want to know something, man? See what I'm saying? See, I was plagued with self-doubt at various points in my life. See, I come on this YouTube, man. I come on my social media platform, man. And I talk about me, man. I don't talk about you. Me talking about you don't help me. How the hell that's gonna help me? I'm talking about you. I'm talking about him. I'm talking about her. I'm talking about them. That don't benefit me. That doesn't edify me. It doesn't improve me. It doesn't benefit me. You know, there's no self-aggrandizement there. So why I do that? That's why I don't do that. I talk about me. Now, when I talk about me, then I open myself up for limitless opportunity. When I talk about myself, when I keep the focus on myself, I open myself up for help. I open myself up for self-examination. I open myself up for self-reflection. Get him, Sean. I open myself up for self-appraisal. Yeah. When I talk about me, I open myself up for self-discipline. I open myself up for knowledge of self. And as I always state, once you get knowledge of self, then you get acceptance of self. Once you get self-acceptance and acceptance of self, then you get love of self. And then once you get love of self, then you got self-confidence. Then you can't be beat. Then you undefeated. But self-doubt, I had that couple of times, bunch of times in my life where I doubted me. Man. Because I didn't like me. There were times in my life I didn't like me. I know y'all see me now. You see I'm all that now. You see I'm money now. I'm all that now. You understand? My confidence is supreme now. You understand? Because a nigga money. I'm money. I ain't got no self-doubt. None. I got conceit, and I got arrogance, and I got ego, and I got self-respect, and I got self-love, self-confidence, knowledge of self, and I accept myself wholeheartedly. But I also have humility and respect for others. Yes, I do. But when I had self-doubt, I was in trouble, man. When you plagued with self-doubt, your life is misery. Your life is miserable. You have a miserable life. You have a miserable life when you plague with self-doubt, because everything that you have to do, or everything that you visualize that you want to do, you shoot yourself in the dome. With self-doubt, every dream that you have that you want to achieve, you poke holes in that dream because you doubt yourself. Every relationship or potential relationship that you foster and develop is doomed to fail because you doubt yourself. You know, how do you get out of self-doubt, right? So we know the problem. So Sean G, what's the solution? What's the solution? I don't know. I don't know what your solution gonna be. I don't know. Because I tell y'all all the time, you know Sean G. You understand? I ain't gonna tell you something I don't know. Just because I'm on YouTube, just because I'm trying to sell you something. I don't know what you got to do. One thing I had to do to come up out of self-doubt was that I had to change. Guaranteed. Because once I saw that I was struggling with the painful mental condition of self-doubt, it got so painful, I said, man, I can't live like this. I got to change. And that's the first step, is realizing, recognizing, becoming aware that I suffered from self-doubt, and then, you know, telling myself that I needed to change, right? That was step number 2. And that was the biggest step. You know, those are the biggest steps. When you can admit to yourself that, you know, you need to change. And shout out to my man, Dr. Detail. Y'all make sure y'all follow Dr. Detail on his Instagram, Dr. Detail, and on his Facebook, Tyrone Miller, Dr. Detail. I think he might have a YouTube channel too, Dr. Detail. He has a mobile detailing service in Indianapolis, Indiana. He's a supporter of the channel. Came to my conference in Miami. He's a supporter of the channel. Dr. Detail, thank you for that super chat. And what did I do? What did I do? I just kept living. I kept living one day at a time. I kept living one day at a time, and I kept acknowledging to myself that I can't continue to live with self-doubt. So I said, well, Sean, what's the opposite of self-doubt? What's the antithesis of self-doubt? What's the flip side of the self-doubt coin? Look at that girl right there. That girl got a fat ass. All right, Dr. Detail, man. Go ahead. I'll see you later, man. I'll see you later, man. Peace. So the flip side of that coin and the antithesis of self-doubt is self-belief. Belief in oneself. Right? Confidence in oneself. Right? So it's been so long since I had self-doubt. I don't know what I did, and I ain't finna get on here in front and tell you like, yo, I did A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Good morning. That I did A, B, C, D, E, F, G. What's up, man? How you doing, man? Good. What's going on with you?
All right.
Where's the baseball socks for?
Upstairs. We take the escalator. Left
For the youth, my man. I got to get Sean some baseball socks, man. You understand? Sean plays elite level, 11-year-old baseball. That nigga money. You understand? He like me. because I was money. When I played baseball, I played Negro League style baseball. I was money. Then I started getting high. I started smoking weed in the 7th grade, destroyed my life, destroyed my baseball career. So I can't remember what I did to get self-belief other than just to keep living, right? And just keep striving. That's all I did. I can't tell you. There is no formula. You want me to tell you, give you a pill? You want me to tell you, check me out? You want me to tell you? Look at all the baseball stuff for the kids. Look at that right there. Look at them pants right there. I got to get them some socks. They go to socks right here. Let's go over here and get them some socks. Baseball socks. How you doing? Look at the baseball socks right here. Like, I don't know. I want to get him some fly socks, man. They ain't right. I want to get him some fly socks. So I don't know what I did other than just to keep living. These socks is corny, man. Look at these straight colored socks. They ain't got no design on them or nothing. I might get these joints with the stirrups on them right here. Look at them right there. What size is them? What size are these, man? Help save youth sports. These socks is $14, man. I could get these socks. I can get these socks, man. I can get 2 pair. Where the 2 pair? These socks is corny, man. These socks is corny, man. So, all I did, y'all, was I just kept living, right? I just kept living. That's what I did. And I kept telling myself that I had to believe in myself. And, you know, self-doubt usually comes in after a defeat, right? After a loss or after failure. Self-doubt can really get in my mind, right? But I immediately attack that and I say, yo, Sean, you not a failure. That one thing that you tried failed, you know, but that don't make you a failure, right? And I always remember, Karan, what's up, man? Shout out to my nigga Karan. Karan, your hoodie on the way, man. Your hoodie on the way. One thing I always do is I always remind myself of my wins and my successes, right? And my victories. When I suffer a loss, when I suffer a setback, when I suffer a defeat, I say, Sean, yeah, but you you've won before, right? You've succeeded before. You've had victory, so you could do it again. You know, and I can't tell you what you need to do because all I can tell you is about my life. And what I applied to my life may not work for your life. But what I can tell you is that there was a time in my life when I was plagued with a lot of self-doubt, and I don't have it no more. And when I eliminated self-doubt, I started to achieve great results. You know, some of the things I did was I just kept living. I kept I kept failing. I kept trying and I kept failing. And when I would fail, I'd try again. You know what I'm saying? I would fail and then I would try again. You know what I'm saying? But I never quit. I never quit. Like, quitting ain't in me. I came all the way up here for nothing, man. I should get him a pair of these, man. Should I get him a pair of these right here? Youth large. Should I get him a pair of these? You know what I'm saying? I never quit. I never quit. And I never gave up. You know what I'm saying? And you know, my life got better. My life got better. You know what I'm saying? But if you got self-doubt, if you play with self-doubt, you got to get rid of that. That's the reason why you're not achieving. The self-doubt is the reason why you losing. The self-doubt is the reason why none of your relationships are working. The self-doubt is the reason why, you know what I'm saying, you ain't getting the pussy you should be getting. The self-doubt is the reason why you not advancing on your job. The self-doubt could be a reason why your business is not taking off. It's tied to so much. Self-doubt could be the reason why you're not happy. You know what I'm saying? It could be the reason why you're not happy. You know what I'm saying? Self-doubt could be the reason why you're depressed. Could be the reason why you have erectile dysfunction. Could be the reason why you're overweight. It's definitely the reason why you hate yourself. It's the reason why your self-esteem is low. Your self-confidence is low. It's definitely tied to all of that. He got a pair of blacks, so I'm gonna get him these, man. You know what I'm saying? And let me look around. They might have some other ones around here somewhere. You know. That's the reason why. Excuse me. I got allergies. It's allergy season, man. It's allergy season. And you know, but I don't, you know what I'm saying? Look, I thought these mannequins were people. Look, I thought them was people. Yeah. What's up, man? What's up, man? I thought them was people. Sometimes they be having socks. Sometimes they be having socks on discount. I'm gonna get them these, man. I'm gonna get them these. So yeah, you know, self-doubt is tied to so much. You gotta get rid of that. Your life is much better. A life with self-confidence is much better than a life with self-doubt. Trust me. And you gotta, when those voices come up in your mind, in your head to tell you, you can't do this, you can't do that, you gotta do it anyway. You gotta do it anyway. You gotta You got to do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can't do that, Sean. Sean, that's gonna be too hard. You gotta kill that noise. You gotta kill that noise. You gotta kill that noise. See, here goes some socks down here. Yeah, here they go. See, here they where they be having them socks at. Look at it, here where they be having them socks at. Here goes some Under Armour socks. Look at these right here. Man, 8 to 5. Youth. This is the youth. Yeah. When them voices come up in your head, man, 8.5 to 5. You gotta kill that. I think these might be too small. I like to get them in big socks. All right, I found some socks for them, y'all. There they go. Man, 7 to 8. How much are these? 14. Yeah. So yeah, you got to get rid of that, man. Art support, that's what we need. You know what I'm saying? When self-doubt creeping with me, I do it anyway. You know, and you can't be scared to fail. A lot of people go through life and they scared to fail. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gets it right on the first try. Nobody gets it right on the first try. And you know who, to me, exemplifies success probably more than anybody, man? Is them young dudes that do the skateboarding and the BMX bike. When they do all of them tricks, they go up in the air and they flip around. How you doing? All right, they go up in the air and they flip around. And then they, you know what I'm saying? They go up, they flip, they let the bike go, they do a flip, the bike do a flip, and then they grab the bike and come down and land them tricks. Man, do you know how many times they don't get that right on the first time? They don't get that right on the first time. How you doing, Jasmine?
Good, how are you?
What's going on?
Do you have an account with us?
Yeah, I do. Want to put my phone number in there? I'm trying to see if these gonna fit my son. How much are these right here, Jasmine?
21.
And then what about these?
14.
Island, New York. Farrelly, what's up, man? How much is the other ones?
14.
All right, let me get the $14 joints. Let me get these.
So it's gonna be 1644.
1640. You know what? Let me get them two. Let me get both. I'm sorry.
No problem.
Might as well just get both, man. Might as well get both, right?
3843.
3843?
Yes.
All right, we got that. Yo, Forelli, what's up, man? Hold on, let me get some of that gum out of it. I'm gonna give me a little piece of gum. I bought Sean, look at that, the Big League Chew. That's that bubble gum form. What's up, Dad? What's up? You wanna say what's up to my people on YouTube? Huh? Too early in the morning for that? You ain't had your coffee yet?
Not yet.
Oh man, I took too long. It timed out.
Yeah, you gotta remove it and then go back.
See, y'all distracted me. It took too long and the shit timed out. Quit distracting me, man. What's up, man? Hey, you bought it? Which one you bought? There you go.
Have a good day.
Jasmine, I appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Follow me on my YouTube channel.
What's your YouTube channel?
The podcast was sold. You on Instagram?
Yeah.
Go on Instagram. I'm gonna show you my Instagram right now. And all my links is in the bio. You wanna say what's up to the people? Say what's up.
Okay.
Check it out, y'all. You gotta believe, man. You gotta believe, man. You know what? I do know a cure for self-doubt. It's my song, You Gotta Believe. Go buy it.
What's your Instagram?
Gunby. Let me see it. I'm gonna show it to you.
Publishing.
That's me. Hit that joint. Follow me, Jack. And then if you go into the bio, you're gonna see yourself on this YouTube video here. The podcast was sold. Enjoy your day. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. Enjoy your day, man. I know these people being here saying, look at this crazy ass nigga in here walking around with a phone. I know that's what they be saying. But you know what? I don't care. I don't care what you think about me. I don't care what you think about me. It's what I think about me. All right, come on, let's go home, man. I gotta go home, man. I just came from Dick's. I got Sean some socks. First baseball tournament tomorrow. He got his first baseball tournament tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I got him some Big League Chew. I got him some Big League Chew. Look at this baseball stuff. Look at little Sean baseball stuff. Look at that. Go a bat. Look at that glove. Another bat. There goes bat. We put the Big League Chew. Bat and glove, put the Big League Chew in there. Hold on, y'all. Kiran, what up? Kiran, what up, man? Talk to me, man. This the new baseball car. This is the new baseball car. Look at that. Crate full of baseballs. Let me show y'all what's up. It's the new baseball car. Look at that. Cleats, turf shoes, bats, all that. Glove. Where my glove at? Here go my glove right here. That's my glove. No, you can't use my glove. No, you can't use my glove. Karan got the dope hoodie coming. I'm hoping they're gonna be ready this week coming up here, Karan, because I got 2 gray ones, and then I got 2 black. 2 gray, 2 black. Can't wait for the hoodie, OG. Only reason I didn't get 2 is so I can make sure that joint fit. I've been losing weight. How much you weigh, Karan? How tall are you? How much you weigh? You been leaning out on these niggas, man? What size glove you got? I got a 14-inch. My glove is a 14-inch. If the size fit, I'm gonna double back for the large gray too. All right, my man. How much you weigh, Karan? 5'9" down to 183. Yeah. Started the year 206. How far you trying to go down? Where you gonna get to? I ain't saying trying to get down. Where you gonna get to? Because you gonna put your mind on it. Y'all see how I'm chewing this gum? When I bought that glove, I was playing softball. I don't play no more though. I can. I play softball. I'm dope at softball. I'm the best at softball. Can't nobody beat me playing softball. I'm the best at softball. You put me in center field, right center, left center, shortstop, second base. Don't hit the ball to me. Hit the ball somewhere else. You hit it anywhere near me, you out. I'm staying around this weight. This is my healthy weight. I just been leaning out. My chest almost better than yours. Yeah, I see you, Karan. Your chest ain't better than mine, though. I got the perfect chest, man. My chest perfect. That's what the girls say when I come out the shower. They say, damn, Sean, your chest perfect. I said, yeah, I know it is. Yeah. All right, y'all, so you know what I'm saying? Self-doubt, man. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. All right, I'm going to talk to y'all later, man. Shout out to everybody. Peace.